Hey, turn me up just a little bit. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Can I talk to you? Yeah. Can I share with you? Yeah. Something personal. Yeah. Where I've been, what I've done, who I am.
Yeah. We got Anthony Lofties from Tennessee. Hi, Anthony. Woo!
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Come on in. Come on in. All right. Thank you for everyone that's tuning in. You know what to do when you come in. Everything on this channel, everything on this video is alleged just for entertainment purposes only, and everything is in my opinion. Make sure you go ahead and follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and TikTok. Also, make sure you become a member behind the wall. Also, my book is available on Amazon. I get bullied too, and I'm telling. My album is available on all digital platforms, so make sure you go ahead and stream it and purchase it immediately. And if you're looking for a smile makeover, hit up Dr. Roger Cooper. Use promotion code AL23 and you will get 30% off on your smile makeover. Bella Dental Services, they're always accepting new clients. Thank you. And another one. So, hey, Auntie Rita. Hello, beautiful people. Netta, how you doing? Guida, how you doing? Auntie Gail, Gwen, I see y'all in here. Thank you all for tuning in. We got 56 people watching. Hey, Deshonda. Hey, love, how are you? Hey, Sherry, how you doing, love? All right. I hate when that happen. Queen Barb, how you doing? Thank you to everyone that tuned in to the last video I just did when we was talking about Maurice Scott is waiting. And for real, on the like being honest and being for real, Maurice, I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad you're okay. I'm actually glad you're alive. So anyway, moving forward, I hope everyone is having a good day so far. I want to give everybody a little time to come in. Hey, Harley, how you doing? Hey, Tech Girl, how you doing? When Michelle, how you doing, love? It's good to see you. Welcome back to Dear Reach Talk Show. 55 watching, only 23 likes. Come on out the bushes. Hit that like button and watching, and it's free. Hey, Sean, how you doing? Notification on point. Thank you. I'm glad it's on point. We got 72 people coming in. Y'all know exactly what to do. Now, I don't think this video is going to be that long because I really didn't intend to respond to her, but I do got something I need to get off my chest. All right. AK, how you doing? Welcome back, love. All right, now let's go ahead and talk about this. Miss Wanda. I'm over checking my email, y'all. Miss Wanda. I don't got nothing against you, all right? I'm not beefing with you. I'm not making no potato with you. I ain't putting 30 different items inside no potato. I wish you the best. I wish everybody on that show the best. I want you all to succeed. I want you all to be successful. Hell, I even want the ugly. I'm going to see. I was about to lose train of thought right there and say something I ain't supposed to be saying. I even want the other people to be successful. I want everybody to be successful. All right. I want everyone to prosper. I want you to fulfill your dreams, your goals, all your aspirations. I want everyone to win. I want everybody to win. You see how it was so easy for the devil to almost just creep up because I got the angel right there and the devil right here. Like, and it's like, say this, don't say this, don't you say that, say this, don't you say that. That's what's going on right now. Because I've been feeling so good. I'm going to try my best not to cuss you out. See, I need those fans. Give you the real tea. Send me some fans or send me a link so I can purchase some of these fans because I need them. I need to just grab and just do like this so I don't use the profanity. I need it. And I'm over here. So, okay, I saw the video. Let me just go ahead and say this. And Auntie Marcella, you can back me up. If you don't have to. I'm not, you know what? I'll take it back. You don't have to. I saw the video, well, clips of it or whatever, Miss Wanda, when you was basically trying to bring my name up in the situation. Let's really recap this. And I hate that we are even going back to discuss this again. About your grand opening. And I want to put this disclaimer out there. Whatever situation you, Auntie Marcella, Butterfly, whoever, whatever that situation is, my name is not in it. I shouldn't be included. I never operated. I don't operate just because I have an issue with somebody doesn't mean that the person I'm cool with need to have an issue with them too. I don't get down like that. That's some little elementary school, daycare, high school. That's some little kid shit. We all grown. Your experience may not be the same experience that I had. The way I operate is like, you know what? Look, I don't want to hear it. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. But even when the friendship was going down, and Auntie Marcella will even tell you this. I even told Auntie Marcella, I said, Auntie Marcella, I said, it's okay if you want your friendship back. It's okay to talk to her. Like, I'm not forcing somebody to do something, and I don't feel any type of way. Those are my exact words. What you said, Auntie Rita? Your name is Benny, and you ain't in it. Exactly. But can we be 100 about this? When everything went down, when I was there at the park, at the grand opening, you played and act like you did not invite me. You did. You were sitting up there being clueless. I don't know if maybe it was because the producers all came over here. The security guard was talking to Marcus on the microphone or whatever it is. And they was trying to figure out why I was there. And you played clueless to act like you did not invite me. Now, you coming on live, you can't keep up with your lie. That's the issue. When you lie, you have to remember your lie. And people ask, why do you record? I only record Love and Marriage Huntsville shit, if I'm really going to be honest. That's if I know I don't fuck with you like that. Even Attorney Simone, she was like, that's not unusual for a blogger to record. Because if the blogger feel like that you're not trustworthy or they can't trust you in any kind of way, they're gonna take care of themselves and put themselves first and make sure no crazy shit get out. Was there any intention for that to be out there? No, because I tried to give you the benefit of the doubt. We done seen a whole lot of shit play out on YouTube. Well, I promise you, if I did not have those recorders to back me up, 9 times out of 10, I would have been looking exactly the way people were trying to frame the situation to look. But guess what? I had those recordings. And if we was to go to court, you can't say it wouldn't be admissible without a person's permission. And that's just speaking in general because Alabama is a one consent state. Tennessee is a one consent state. I have the right to record. Now, you finally admitted that you invited me, okay? And the thing is, I was perfectly fine if you need to check. That's not even a problem. AK says she needs her check and she has no loyalty and she's just not honest. But if we need to go down the memory lane.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's a big event, so it's not she like wants you near her. Yeah, she wants you near her, so you know. Now I want him to come, but he can talk shit, pop his shit. Well, he said, "Oh, I know after the life was there."
Let's run that back.
But he can talk.
Hold on, that's I want him.
Now I want him to come, but he can talk.
I want him to come. That's you.
Yeah, she wants you near her, so you know. Now I want him to come, off and he can talk shit, pop his shit.
You said I want him to come. Now, I don't know. Maybe you wanted Auntie Marcella to lie and say she did not invite him. You're expecting a friend to lie for you. When it's all said and done, Miss Wanda, you was in the wrong for it. You always talk about people being real, taking accountability for something. When is it gonna stop? When? You were wrong in the situation. Hold on.
So y'all come on down. Y'all always talk about my occasions to press the wounds. They never tried it.
Okay, when Auntie Marcella said up there and said, why are they doing this on a Wednesday? You honestly made it seem like they were trying to like make your business look bad by having it on a weekday. Because hold on, better yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because you know the reason why they trying to stop my pride.
They're trying to stop your pride. Who's trying to stop your pride? Are you talking about Marcus Burns, the showrunner? Are you talking about the producers because they want to make it look like nobody there? Is that what you're saying? I can only go off of your words. They want to make it seem like nobody there. Because remember, that is the picture, right? Well, they had it accurate, right? That's the picture. That's you, Tisha, Kimmy, and Destiny, right? This is the setting, y'all. The little white tent is what they over there sitting under, right there. You see the crowd? You see this huge imaginary crowd right there. You might have to use your imagination and just fill it up, okay? That's Tisha, Kimmy, and Destiny right there in the front. Now, I really wasn't trying to get into this. I'm just saying. Come on now. Now let's go to.
I said, I'm gonna have my grand open Saturday. So I told she said someone started promoting.
You wanted to have your grand opening on Saturday, but production and the producers put it on a Wednesday. Maybe production wanted to make it look like nobody was there. Maybe they were the ones that was playing games with you, allegedly. Just saying.
My grand opening, just give me some of those invitations. So you know, Destiny, Tisha, and somebody else gonna be coming too. I don't know who else.
Destiny and Tisha and somebody else that was supposed to be coming. All right.
Oh Lord, is Marcus still the showrunner?
Who?
Is Marcus still the showrunner?
I guess. No, Marcus is not her producer. No, he's not my producer. I got this other girl that's mine. Everybody have their own producer. He is the showrunner though.
Gotcha.
He's the one who called all the shots.
Okay.
But don't send that to after the fact. Don't send that to after the fact, son.
All right, don't say nothing to after the fact. It's been a minute since Anthony been on this YouTube. What you said, I've been gone for a minute. I've been enjoying life. I just got back in town yesterday. Then I got to leave town again. Child, I just sit up here and when I tell you I'm so busy with stuff, to the point, let me not put that up there. Oh, shoot. Child, I don't even care no more. You see this right here? What they say? From WeTV. WeTV, Miss Deb, walk up like a mama. I don't got time to sit up here and be going back and forth with anybody. I got real shit going on I need to be trying to figure out. Some reels and stuff I need to put together. Invitations where I'm getting invited to come to show premieres and all this other stuff. Just left a show with Stokely from Mint Condition. Just left a show with Avery Sunshine. Just left a show with Jazz sensation Bonnie James. Now, how do I got time to be doing all this other stuff? Shout out to Miss Deb. Thank you, love. Shout out to WeTV. Thank you so much. Let's get back to this.
I already talked with Miss Wanda. She said it was okay. So, cause hey, it is what it is. Everybody have their own producer. He is the showrunner though.
Gotcha.
He won't call all the shots.
Okay.
But don't send that to after
I'm
the
not.
fact. Don't send that to after the fact. I already talked with Miss Wanda. She said it was okay. So, cause hey, it is what it is. And Miss,
I already talked to Miss Wanda and she said it's okay. And was that not the first thing I said up there and told Security? Wasn't even trying to be on the show. Over there to the side. I'm just surprised this shit is coming back up. But obviously, I need to reiterate and explain this shit one more time. Because that's the real reason of your fallout. And if we're going to be 100% honest, Auntie Marcella didn't even know that I recorded it. If you really want to be honest, she did not know. And the only reason I recorded it because your ass is on the phone. I'm like, child, we're going to have some leverage right here. Because if I get down there to Baltimore and shit go left, they're not going to sit up here and make it seem like I just popped up out of nowhere. And you really want me to be honest when it comes to this show? I'm gonna say, let me finish explain this.
I'm the one that send you the address from your number.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. I told you he would be your date, Miss Wanda. That's don't get.
I told you he would be your date, Miss Wanda. That's what my Auntie Marcella is saying to you. Hold on, let's rewind it back a little bit more.
I already talked with Miss Wanda. She said it was okay. So, cause hey, it is what it is. And Miss Wanda want to send you the address from your number.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. I told you he would be your date, Miss Wanda. Just don't try to give him no pussy. Give me his number myself, because I don't know what I did with the last time he called. I couldn't put it back up. Because I still put his name up under it, and I did not put his name up under it.
So you said that you don't have my number from the last time I called you. So then let everyone know that that's not our first time talking. Because did I not talk to you right before you went to the Mary J. Blige concert? That's definitely not our first time having a conversation.
You got my number, or you can send it to me.
I'm gonna text you right now, Miss Wanda. I'm gonna text you right now.
Because I don't know what I tried to go back to the numbers, all my numbers I called. I could never get down and say in Nashville, nowhere. I said, shit. I must damn got too many calls since then. All right.
All right. What's on? What you saying? Let's go ahead.
And it's gonna be surprised. I said.
And keep in mind, if you had an issue with Auntie Marcella talking to me, I still don't understand why you had an issue about that. I still don't even understand why my name even brought up on the video. Because what you and her got going on, that's between y'all. Whatever issue between Butterfly, Auntie Marcella, or you and them, I don't got nothing to do with that. And Auntie Marcella tell y'all quick, if we talk about something she know I don't feel like hearing about no YouTube stuff, I get quiet and I'm ready to get off the phone. She already know time to end the phone call. Time to go, like, you know, I don't care. I ain't caring about them. Nope. Hey, Destiny. Hey, cuz. Don Price. Welcome back, Anthony. You're looking marvelous. Thank you so much. Don't let nobody come between you and Marcella. And that's the thing, ain't nobody finna come between us. Like, when I need financial advice, even when it comes to opening businesses and stuff like that, Auntie Marcella helped me with a lot. She wanted me to lie for her. Friends don't ask friends to lie. We protect our friends. And real talking, we all saw Auntie Marcella was extremely hurt by that. She was. I mean, everybody always gonna get on YouTube talking about They need to stop. They need to take accountability. But when it's their turn, you don't want to do shit. And one ain't got them people in her. If I get like she thought she thinks she can cuss folks out and get what she wants. Need to put them on her mouth. And let's go on to this. If I was this type of person, remember, you wouldn't be trying to take up for me because during that same conversation, what did you say?
Then it's gonna be so problem. I said I want to do on my live and say, come here, real. Get Anthony Lofties name out your motherfucking mouth. If you can't call his real name, don't call his fucking name at all. You don't let use his content. Bitch, the only thing you can say is AL. Like you don't want nobody to go there and subscribe to his motherfucking channel. So let me call him and tell you. You know that.
Sorry, I can't remember. I wasn't trying to really bring your name in, but you brought my name up when you was on Auntie Marcella's page. When it was, what you was like on MF on Anthony Lofties MF channel. But I knew what you were saying, and I'm like, cause somebody sent me the clip that was like, "Caramel come for you." I'm like, she didn't come for me. Like some of these followers and these subscribers, you got to be very careful about what they say to you because they try to get you to go on social media and go off on people for no reason. And I'm looking like, I heard what she said. Only thing she said is that she was on my MF YouTube page, YouTube channel. That's it. She didn't lie. She was up there because really being honest, she held back. When she was on the channel, only thing she said, Anthony, can I? I said, because I knew she was about to let your ass have it. Like, I can still give you respect on my channel. And we had almost everybody that was up there was ready to tag your ass. But I stood up here and said, no, we're not going to do that. Even the situation between me and Cameron, I'm not holding that shit against nobody. Which even though I know I didn't do anything. But just saying, I'm not gonna get on this channel and just go cussing somebody out, making up lies for what? What do we get out of that? So, if I had $1 for every time somebody done got on this channel and lied on me, at this point I'd be rich. I would be so rich right now. Bless your nephew. Y'all should be proud of your nephew. And then my birthday next month too. They want to see people act crazy. They really do. And I'm like, ain't nobody trying to get them that. Who? Why? What for? So I'm just gonna ask real nice, very nice. Miss Wanda, leave me out your bullshit. You not being cool with Auntie Marcella just because she still talk to me, and that means you're gonna be cool with Butterfly if that is the reason or whatever. If that's your reason of being friends with somebody else or whatever, just because they friends with me or whatever, that's your business, but leave me out of it. But when it's all said and done, you were wrong for wanting her to lie. And she did not lie. And you finally had to come out and say that you invited me. You changed that story so much. Thank you so much for the cash app. I appreciate that. You came on that live so many times. At one time, you didn't invite me. The second time, I came at the wrong time. The third time, you said I was cussing out all the producers and all that stuff. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I didn't even talk to no producers. Only person I talked to was the security guard who came asking me all the questions. I guess he was probably talking to Marcus. And I think that lady came up there. That probably was Miss Wanda's producer, the short lady with the glasses. That was it. No conversation with nobody else. I was actually quite pleasant because I went all the way on the other side, minding my business. I'm just making my way downtown, walking fast, faces fast, and I'm homebound. Dun. That's it. Minding my business. So you came on YouTube telling that lie. Go tell it on the mountain. Go tell it over. Go tell it over the hills and everywhere. The truth never changes. Only a lie does. You right. I like. What more do you want me to say, woman? I I don't get it. You want me to get up here preaching? Turn to the book of Revelations. I. The beginning. I got in my car and I drove 3 hours to this little place called Bessemer, Alabama. Then I couldn't find where to go. I reached out to Wanda to let her know that I was there. Then she told me I need to drive on the other side. Now, I will tell you that it's true that those railroad tracks was over there. I thought Church Mother Van was lying when she said they was across the railroad tracks. I did indeed see the railroad tracks. Then I drove my car onto the other side. And when I got to the other side, I saw the parking lot. Baby, when I got out my car and I started teeter-totting, walking all the way up there to where they was at, I got a phone call. I had to go to the other side and take my call because I don't want to violate HIPAA. Then a guy walked up to me and said, "Why are you here? Who invited you?" I told him, "Miss Wanda." Sure enough, Wanda, the purple truck was right there, just sitting over there. I decided to get out the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. And I went over there to that side. Then the security guard, he was tapping his shoulder. He was talking to Marcus Byrne. Then I know he said, "Why are you here?" I said, "I don't want no problems." I got out, walked over to the side. Is that what you want me to do? Do I need to preach? I don't get it. I don't understand. Child, now you got me over here spinning like I'm a real preacher for real. I need that black cloth that they be having. What more do you want me to say? And to be honest, you really want to know why I'm really not telling the show this season? Because even though, like I said, I'm glad that the trash is gone from the show, but somebody actually did make a request to me. And I'm not going to say who it is from Alabama. They asked me nicely. They was like, "Anthony, nothing against you. I enjoy your content. But can you please do not reveal the show?" That's all they said to me. And I told them that, you know what? I won't do it. But Miss Wanda, you making it so hard. You making it so hard right now. That's all I'm saying. You're making it hard, sweetheart. Marcus, can we let this be a warning? Can we please let this be a warning? I'm trying. Lock down that social media page. Because I promise you the next recording ain't going to be good. The next recording that's released will not be good. Because it just might be a recording from the actual season of what's currently going on right now, of who not fucking with each other right now. I'm trying to hold it in. Now, I know I'm going to regret this, but I am going to put this link down there. AK, you right. No, don't do it. Keep your word. And I'm like, actually, I've been enjoying the show this season. I've been enjoying it. Lord, I feel like I'm about to regret for putting that link down there. And that's what I be wanting to know. Auntie Rita.
Now you just don't listen. But I already had told you you're gonna do what the hell you want to do anyway.
Hmm.
This was Smile, and I can appreciate that it was Smile and all of that jazz. So I'm praying. I am praying that this does not be a rebuttal, because you don't need a rebuttal. She said, I did watch some of it, but I told you I get bored so easily now. And I think I'm just fed up with reality TV. I'm fed up with YouTube. Donald Trump is entertaining, and I'm watching all that stuff, trying to see what they're gonna do with my Social Security and my Medicaid. So I ain't got time to be listening at nobody doing no drunk rant, no drunk rant on about friendship. And see, you know what? In all seriousness, people, it's two words that people use so loosely that I really don't think that they understand. That's love and friendship. I really
Tell
don't
it.
think people
Tell
don't
it.
know
Tell it,
what
Marisa.
friendship is. I'm a ride or die for mine. I'm a ride with mine. I ain't dying for you, because there's just some things I'm not going to do. And as a friend,
Mm-hmm.
there are some things that you should even ask your friends to do, or you would
Right.
expect for your friends to do. Because when you are friends, you know what you know your people, you know your tribe, you know your village. I know that there's people that I can go to. They're not gonna lie for me. I don't even lie for my children. So why am I lie for somebody who I'm calling that we supposed to be friends? And why would I get upset with another friend because my friend is friends with someone else? I know people that I rarely call anybody friend. So but I do know if I do have a friend, they got other friends. I don't get upset about that. But we are living reality TV is not really reality TV. It's really not, because it brings out the worst in people. And then you got some of these content creators, they like to keep mess going. They like to be in the midst of it. And then you got some of the people that listen to these content creators. Y'all, I don't have my teeth in, and I ain't finna get up and put it in. So my words not coming out right. So
So crazy.
it's that, to me, it's just asinine. Be friends with who you want to be friends with. And if
Yeah.
somebody is friends with somebody you don't like, that should not deter your friendship with that person. And people always talk about, I'm grown. Apparently not. You're not growing, because you're the same where you were 3 years ago. So before you start talking about friends, look up, ask Siri, ask Alexa, go to Google and see what friendship really is. And Anthony, I done already told you. I didn't want you to even do this. And now after this, now if that lady come back and say something, I don't want you saying nothing else, because you don't have to.
True.
Let her, you have been peaceful for the last couple of months. You don't need that in your life.
Yeah.
You don't need that. So let this be that, and let her do what she do. Have her grain and go off on you and everybody else. I'm just saying, just let it be. And I did call
Yeah.
you back, Mildred, but I
You did,
realized you
baby.
were at work.
Yes.
Hey, Auntie Mildred.
Hey, baby. I hadn't seen you on these YouTube streets in a while. You've been moving your red bottoms all across the country, but not on YouTube streets.
Right.
Not on the YouTube streets. I was
Mm-mm.
surprised to see you up here, but I had to come up here. Don't let nobody pull you back into this bullshit.
And not.
Okay, because they just want somebody to fight with. I agree with Maritha 100%. Love and friendship gets tossed around too damn easy, because on Mad Day you don't do the type of bullshit that people do. When I know some of the stories from behind the scene, and
Hmm.
I'm gonna say this: when somebody does something for you that they don't have to do, when somebody reaches out and they're kind to you, for you to turn around and want them to do some shit like lie for you to cover your ass, but you don't care what they look like, that's not friendship.
Mm-mm.
When
Mm-mm.
somebody try to hitch their wagon to the next thing that they think is got a higher trajectory, that's not friendship. That's not friendship.
And you
That's
know what,
not.
Mildred? I would take it. I would even take it another. I take it a step higher. I would question the friendship. I would question the relationship. Now, were we ever friends?
Okay. Absolutely.
I would have
And
to
we,
sit there. I would
yeah.
have to. I would have to question it. Were we ever really friends? Because you know what, I'm gonna tell you. Even though we've been friends, I consider you and Anthony and Michelle. We friends.
Yes, we
Mm-hmm.
are.
We're friends.
Yep.
I can tell you that there's nothing that I would ask you to do that I would not do myself.
All right. I believe that.
That I would not do myself. And in a friendship, you know your friend well enough to know. No, she ain't gonna do that. And I'm not gonna even ask her to do that. And it made me question their relation because I said something to Anthony. It made me question the relationship. Was it real? Is it real? Because there's nothing that nobody can come and tell me about you, about Anthony, about Michelle. There's
Correct.
nothing nobody can come and tell me about my friend. Because if
Absolutely. And
they
I think
do,
I said the same thing.
it,
It's
because
absolutely.
because if they do, I'm gonna shut them down. I'm gonna shut you down in the beginning. You're gonna get shut down. And while you
Right.
talking, I'm gonna be dialing. Now
Mm-hmm.
tell me what you said, my friend said, and
Mm-hmm.
we'll squash it just like that. We'll squash it like just like that. But and you have
But
to
for me, Maritha, I don't even know how people can even fix their mouth to feel comfortable enough to say something like that to somebody about their friend. I don't even know. I don't know how her heart posture or whatever the hell else she got, what even get in between somebody's decade long friendship. That was a no for me. I didn't like it. It troubled me. It made me just say, "What the people really do that? This is not high school where you want to try to put something and plant all kind of discord with." I can't see it. I don't understand it. But let me say this: you're absolutely right. For the other person to take it on so quickly and start going against that person, I've been hurt before. We've all been hurt. We know how it feels. If you would go off and publicly do some of the stuff that I've seen Wanda do to Marcella, they were. I gotta question that. I gotta question that. And I feel really bad because I felt like they were good friends. But I know this, Anthony, your name has always been a hot buzzer for people to start some shit. If they want to get
always,
some clicks and views, bring your name up
always.
in it, bring a couple other names in it, and they
Hmm.
gonna get paid on the 21st. You already know. So I would go ahead and continue to
But
move the red bottoms where you've been moving the red
but you
bottoms.
know what, Mildred?
Uh,
I had now Anthony know this true. I had already predicted what was gonna happen.
oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh, I
did.
didn't see this shit coming in. I didn't see this
I
one
did. I did. I saw it
because
coming.
he hasn't been on YouTube.
I had already seen, I saw it coming, and I said something to Anthony about. I said, you know what? Shit gonna hit the fan real soon. Watch and see. He said, "Why
Oh
you say
wow.
that?" I said, "Watch and see. Shit gonna hit the fan real soon, and no sooner." Mildred, I guarantee you, it was maybe a month after I had told Anthony, and then Anthony called me one day about Auntie, just get on YouTube, just get on YouTube, and I'm talking about for what, what's going on? What they done said something about you? What they done did? What they done did? And then I get on and I'm listening to this, and I said, I don't even want to listen to that. I said because I had already called that out. I already knew what was going to happen,
Mm-hmm.
and I have learned, and I am learning. The old saying when birds of feather flock together, and it might, how the old people used to say, you lay down with dogs. If you lay down with a dog got fleas, them fleas gonna get on you no matter how clean you are. I had already saw that coming. I
Well, I'm
saw
gonna
that
say
coming.
this: when Marcella's friendship with Wanda made me like her more. I'm gonna be honest. You know, I didn't dislike Wanda, but she was more palatable because of Marcella. Marcella made her relatable to me. Okay,
Mhm.
and then and I just started to like her because guess what? Her and Anthony were getting along. They had buried the hatchet. They were moving on. They wouldn't let the foolishness get in the way. And then guess what? All the lies now make me wonder how many damn heads, faces, or tongues she got. Because it's like, well, goddamn, did you like him or did you not like him? Were you trying
I'm,
to
I,
set him up or were you not trying to set him up?
but you
Did
know
you
what,
invite him?
Mildred?
It's
I,
crazy.
I'm a very, and I say this to Anthony all the time. I Everybody is suspect to me.
Okay, you do say that.
Mhm.
Everybody
you
is suspect to
you
me.
do say that.
And my expectation of people, I expect for you to do exactly what you do. So whatever you do,
Yeah,
it does
you did
not
say that.
surprise me.
Well, it
It does
surprised the
not
hell out
surprise.
of me, and I
It,
thought she had some monkey shoulder, and
mm-mm,
I thought I was drinking
mm-mm,
a damn monkey shoulder when I saw that
mm-mm,
fire.
mm-mm. It didn't surprise me. It
It
didn't
surprised
surprise
the
me
hell out of me.
to the least. Because for one thing, and then I'm gonna stop talking and let the new lady come up here and talk. But
Absolutely.
I'm gonna say this. I know Marcella from back in the day. You know, she have grown. She's an adult. She
Mhm.
have grown a lot.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
like you said, Mildred, the friendship that her and Wanda had, it was tolerable for me.
Mhm.
And you know, to even see her and Anthony like be good, but just like I say, I suspect everybody.
Yeah, you were
And
still squinting at it.
I was still, you know, side eyeing it. And then with
Mhm.
Marcella, it's like Marcella. I'm not saying she became like a marshmallow. Marcella to me is like you want to see the good in everybody.
Yeah,
You
she
want
does.
you know what? It's enough out here for everybody to eat, right? And
Okay.
then you would go behind somebody. Now that hurted me for her.
Yeah, that hurt me for her
That
too.
hurted me for her. And see, you cannot be freeing everybody.
You can't.
Sometimes
Mhm.
when a person stumble or trying to get up, like them babies, you put them wooden shoes on them, you know, them high top shoes on them babies and let them fall, get back up until they don't
Mhm.
wobble no more. See, you can't help everybody because when you go out there
You
trying to
really
help
can't.
somebody,
You really can't
then
help
they'll
everybody.
turn around and do the things, you know, people got snake like behavior.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Right, y'all.
Well, you know, I'm gonna drop down too. I just want to say, Anthony, I'm proud of you and everything you're doing. I'm happy
Thank
for the things you're
you.
doing. Keep doing it. For everybody else who on this YouTube, I've said this before. Y'all deserve motherfucking hazard pay. This shit is hard.
Well,
Anybody who want to
ma'am.
stay out here and do that, they deserve hazard pay. And everybody go on, do their own commentary, do their own thing. There is enough. But if you
And
start with that,
congratulations on your book too.
thank you, my love. If you
Congrats.
start out with that scarcity mindset where you're watching other people's pockets and how they're moving, how they living, you're only gonna hurt yourself. So that for the people who do that, that's their damn business. They're hurting themselves,
Wait,
and that's it.
Mildred. Wait,
What, baby?
Mildred.
Hold on. Okay,
What,
hey,
sugar?
the dear Risha, go ahead, love. It's on you.
Hey, Mildred.
Hey, my love, how you doing?
What's up, Florida? What's
What's
up?
up, Florida?
What's up?
What's up? What it do, Florida?
What it do, Shorty? What it do?
And what we don't mess with is a pussy ass what?
Ninja.
Okay.
Hey,
Yes.
Maritha.
Hey.
Baby, I done been all through up in Florida, North, Central, South. Baby. Anywho, I had to say hey to you before you drop. Yes.
Thank you,
Um,
baby.
Hey, listen, Maritha, I am just like you. Baby, I don't trust you no bit further than you could throw you.
Mm,
No further. My thing is, y'all see me pop in, y'all see me pop out. I am the same way with Marcella. I'm one of these people. I'm an empath. I'm a Pisces. So when I seen her,
Pisces here too, baby.
shut up. You better shut the damn door.
Pisces
Um,
here too.
what? Anthony, you got a good crew with you, baby. You got a good crew because I came up to tell. Let me tell you, I led a 30-year. Supposedly, I thought it was a friendship, and it wasn't so much. It was all 30 years because I had to let that heifer go a few times. But where I'm at in my life now, I see everything that happens on YouTube streets. I see stuff. I say nothing. And I haven't really had this conversation with Marcella, but I'm going to say it now. I seen it coming because Marcella really, really loved Wanda. I can tell she loved it because she couldn't control her grief. I felt it through the screen. I felt it when she had a raw moment. But for me, I really didn't feel like Wanda took accountability for her actions with that situation. I really didn't.
I
But
agree with that.
when you were friends, well, Marcella always support everyone. Even if I can have three people say hello to me in my thing today, she did it. She gonna always, if she pop her head in, hey, replay, whatever, she's always supporting. But see, my thing is with the situation, sometimes you have to take your hands off. When I seen that they became friends, I didn't say anything because it's better to let a situation play itself out. And I thought that they would be able to come back, but once I seen Wanda hop on another live, I was like, oh, it's a done data, baby. But the thing with me is where I'm at, I'm over 50, hot over 50. I don't allow anybody anymore in my life to show me but one time. Once you show me that one time, I'm done with you. I'm done with you because the thing about it is I don't have friends. I have one person that I say that she's my friend, but she know I give a hell. She come to me and she try to talk to me and she try to lie to me and my brain cells, just like you said, you got the angel on one side, another person. I'll be like, girl, listen, why are you lying to me? Now, what I'm not going to do is sit on this phone. When you want to tell the truth, you can because you just was trying to scrape 2 pennies to make a dime. So we're not going to play like you got money right now. I just, a real friend, if you a real friend, if your friend get mad at you when you tell them something, then you know that's not your friend. They want you to be a yes woman. And at the end of the day, I'm going to say this. I probably should say it to Marcella behind the scenes, but I'm going to say this because she deserves it. I really feel like Wanda was your friend because when she made the comment that I have plenty of CCs that I talk to. So what you trying to say, she was just one of the ones that you talked to? She was not different? And sometimes just because, I'm not going to say that she used Marcella, but I think she benefited from being Marcella's friend because even though she has a mouth on her, Marcella has a mouth in these YouTube streets. And I think that helped Wanda along the way. I normally keep my opinions to myself because if you press my button and say something to me, I don't give two hot dams about YouTube money. I really don't.
Say that again.
I
Please
really
say
don't.
that again.
That's the reason why you see me sporadically do videos and Marcella said the same thing. People who have their own money outside of YouTube, look, if you want to come and tell me, oh, you're going to take my channel away from me, okay. What do you think I'm going to do? I'm still going to pay my bills. If I could say that to my husband, the only person I won't talk smack to is God. My mama has went up to glory. My daddy went up to glory. My grandparents are gone. So at the end of the day, Marcella, I am so glad that I thought it was going to take longer for you to find out. But the thing about it is the way that Wanda is talking, I just don't understand why she had to go that route because I already seen what type of friendship y'all had when she got mad with the Anthony situation. She should have never wanted you to be caught up in that situation. She shouldn't have never wanted you to. And nobody's putting Wanda down. But my whole thing is at the end of the day, and I'm going to say what nobody else is saying, this is just a damn reality show.
It really is.
Before you got on this reality show, nobody knew who you were. Before any of them got on the show, they were doing scratching and surviving, doing what they had to do to stay alive and pay their bills. When this show is over, when the money stops, this is just a show. It's a lot of stuff, like Marcella said, is going on in this world that people are being unalive, people rights are being taken away, people are losing their government housing that need the money, like older people. It's so much stuff going on. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, that's why I decide if I want to talk about the show, I talk about it or not. But at the end of the day, you're not a celebrity to me. If I walk up and see you, let me tell you, I put my pants on like everyone. I done dealt with CEOs. I have dealt with, it does not matter who it is. What you ish don't make me stink. It does not matter to me. It don't matter how much money you have. And to me, honestly, the money that they make, I don't feel that they're wealthy. That's not wealth to me. Because at the end of the day, wealth has a lot to do with your character, how you move in these streets.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so at the end of the day, there is nothing about if I met any of them that I would be like, oh, wow. Because what's that favorite word everybody using right now? Transparency. There's nobody on there transparent. Okay. For me, it's not about what you say, oh, I'm driving this car or whatever. When you see the most richest man, he's driving a small car.
Like
right?
Honda Accord or Civic.
What is his name? Gates. Gates don't drive no expensive vehicle. He does not. And my granddaddy told me, and I this is how I live my life. He said, if you dress like you don't have money, nobody won't ask you for none. Mm-hmm. And that's what I do. And I'm going to tell you, Marcella, you really are richer than Wanda. You didn't have to go on a show to get the money that you have. People may not like what I'm saying, but I'm going to say it how it is. Wanda attached herself to you because she could benefit from you. Wanda and you been friends off the camera, but think about this. If Wanda, because I could have sworn she said on one of her lives something about a friend back in Alabama, whatever, was talking to Marcella. I could have sworn she said that. So my whole thing is, why not just cut the friendship? Don't go back and forth about who talked to who or who did what or whoop de whoop de whoop. And, you know, at the end of the day, I'm going to follow the mess because I'm messy. I like when I'm in my kitchen cooking. That's why it took me a minute to come up. I just made me some cornbread and meatballs, rice and gravy, and some black beans with onions and stuff. So, but all I'm saying, sorry about the ring bell in the background, but what I'm saying is at the end of the day, please follow what Mildred and Miss Maritha said. Even if you want to click your button, don't do it. Because look at what you have gained. That you have gained. And sometimes you have to meet somebody not where they're at. My thing is this, I said to my mom, I love her to death, but my mom is she was at her capacity. What I wanted for her, she was at her capacity. Sometimes people are at their capacity. You may want them to be better and do better, but that's who they are. You get what I'm saying? When a person is at their capacity, even though you may see them and you want them to do better, you can't want more for them than they want for themselves.
True.
So please stay in your shining moments where you're at right now, because at the end of the day, for her to be back on the show, that's a blessing. And if you're doing the same thing, there is no way that I would be in the public eye and I would be acting that way. I just wouldn't. It's not coof. It's, at the end of the day, I'm not saying there's something wrong with it, but what I'm saying is that I don't know her from Adam, but I can only go by what I see of her. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm doing. I'm not going by what Marcella say, what you say. I'm going by what I say. And I had a mother who cussed like a sailor, and I love her to death. But I knew where to take my mother.
Mm-hmm.
I knew where to take her. She's the type of mom that would sit around a group of men and play cards. You I couldn't take her with me when I went to certain places, but I wasn't going to allow nobody to talk to her crazy. So Marcella, you can mourn the friendship, but don't mourn it too long, because imagine mourning a friendship of 30 years. And as I broke those 30 years down, that heifer wasn't really my friend. I was poured into her glass and she wasn't pouring into mine.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the reason why things happen so quickly. And I heard Wanda say, well, she could have called me, or we were supposed to be on this. It wasn't meant for you guys to be friends, because when y'all became friends again, it wasn't handled, and it wasn't, how can I say it? It was not handled the way it was handled when the breakdown came. You have to, that's like if you have children, you have to teach children, like, okay, this is how you're going to handle me. And I know Marcella said on her live that, they had talked it out and she told her what she was going to be. But you could tell some people what you're going to tell them till you blue in the face. And that's why I'm saying don't waste your time with it. She can come out and say whatever she want to say, but I would not push my button for her again, because sometimes people try to poke to get you to come out and say something.
Mm-hmm.
And you shining, baby. You shining. I listen, I was waiting. I'm like, well, where's Anthony? I'm wait for your reviews. Boy, I didn't know you was around here. You might as well if you had a convertible, let that top down and ride, baby. So you have came a long way. I'm not going to even say the other person's name that you had an issue with starting with an A. Listen, I've been on these streets. I just hadn't said nothing. I seen all of that. I seen all of that. And at the end of the day, you persevered. You dug through the trenches. Maritha, Mildred, and I'm trying to think of, it was a few, but baby, they stuck with you like glue. And those are the people that you need to realize. And I didn't know you and Marcella was friends, because a lot of times you could be friends with people and you don't always have to publicize it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good. But the thing about it is, be with the people that was with you when you were down.
Yep.
So I'm done preaching, but I am so proud of you.
Thank you.
Listen, let me tell you one thing you're going to get from all three of us. We Florida women, Florida, baby. We say what we mean and we mean what we say. And like I told you last time, I said, I can't say I love you because I don't know you that well yet, but you're going to always get the truth from me. And if somebody come and say, reset that, go ahead and knock on my door. And I'm going to come up. I'm going to take this screen off and put my face up and say, bitch, who? And I rarely cuss, so if I cuss, I'ma slay you.
I feel
so
you.
Do not let anyone take you off your game. Nobody.
Not at all.
Because we're proud of you.
The beginning. Oh, y'all haven't seen anything yet. Auntie Ruth and them know. Oh, give me about in less than a month, baby. Y'all finna get some big news.
You listen, if I wasn't married and you didn't like the opposite side, baby, I have to be your sugar mama. I have to be I'll tell my husband, listen, you mess up now. Anthony like women. Because I be like, boy, I saw you in them black pants. I said, why here? I said, Lord Jesus, help us. But okay, I'm gonna come back into I'm Ree again. Okay.
But you know what, Ree, you said something, and then I know Anthony, he getting ready to go because he always into something. He kind of messy a little bit, a little bit. But you had said something. That's why I asked Anthony to drop the link back. You said a word. You said something, and about the friendship. I am the type of person, if we've been friends 3 years, 4 years, however long we've been friends, there's no coming back for me. There's no coming back, because the comeback the friendship would never be the same again. We would never have that. We would never have that connection. And sometimes it's best, like when a friendship ends, you could be cordial with each other And you can have conversations sometimes, but for me, I'm just gonna say for me, we can't even have conversations because I get on the phone and I'm gonna do is just answer a question. I'm not gonna because now I don't know in the back of my mind you did me wrong the first time. So there's the trust has been the trust is not there anymore. The love will still be. I can love you, and I
Mm-mm.
can let you go at the same time.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm, Maritha.
But see, that's just how I am because I'm afraid of God. So he didn't say I had to like you. He said I had to love you. So I still have to love you. And just like you said, mourn the relationship and get it over with.
Exactly.
My kids get at me all the time because I always say, get over it. Just get over it. Because I don't harbor things. I don't hold on to nothing. 72 hours is the longest I can go.
Maritha, unfortunately, Marcella and Wanda were not equally yoked. And that doesn't have to be
That's it. That's it. They wasn't. And
mm-mm.
like you said, where you could take your mom. If you took your mom to the juke joint and she all right, because she could be who she is. But you couldn't take you knew that, and the relationship. And I told Anthony this is they're not matched. They're not like
No.
she couldn't go to a fine dining.
Mm-mm.
She couldn't go to fine dining. But if
And
we went to the Waffle House, she could go to Waffle House, but she couldn't go, to upscale brunch or something like that. But not disparaging her or anything like that. They were opposite, and sometimes being friends with someone who's opposite is a good thing. But when you are friends with somebody, see, I don't want nobody as a friend and somebody talking about me. Cause see, I don't want to hear nothing they got to say. Cause my first thing is how in the hell they felt so comfortable talking about me to you and you my friend. That's
boom.
what I want to know.
That listen, when they first fell out and that was being said, I'm sitting up here looking at the screen and I'm going to tell you about me because where I'm at in my life, I've given so many people so many chances that I'm out of chances. It's time for me because even we're past 50 and we have lived half of our lifespan. So we don't know, none of us know when we're going to leave this earth. But for me, I don't have time to decide if you're going to be my friend or not. I don't even care about having friends. I care about because I am a person, I like quality over quantity. That's where I'm at. If you don't have the quality, then I don't have the time. So when I say now that my cutoff game is strong, it is. I will do anything because I don't trust people very easily. I just don't.
Well, I'm a Libra.
We don't trust then.
I'm a Libra. I could take you or leave you. However you want to blow, that's the way we can go.
you
If you
know,
want to walk away, how you want to do it, baby. I'm balanced.
you
I'm balanced. If you want to go, well, if you want to go, baby, one monkey don't stop no show. Hey, that's what you got to keep on rolling. And I don't know if that's a Florida thing or what, but that's just the way it is with me. I'm out of here. So y'all have a good evening. And the Griffin on now.
All right. Well, thank y'all.
too.
Huh? Huh?
Oh no, I'm finna leave too. Yeah, that's King George. The one monkey don't stop no show, baby.
Oh. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming up, love. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And I will see you later. Okay? All right. All right, y'all. Hey, Auntie Marcella Anthony, bless your nephew. Hit the like button. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Um, I appreciate all 200 and some people for coming in. Sometimes I be feeling like, what, if I go live, I don't think they're gonna show up. I just think a lot of us are really tired of the BS. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think only thing I can really say is God have mercy on them. That's it. Sometimes you just got to sit up there and let God be God. And I really wasn't trying to bring God into this, but Out of all the people that done got up here on this channel, who done got on their platforms, lied, and know they lied, I didn't create a heaven or hell to put you in. You got to take it up with the Lord yourself. But just know, and I know a few bloggers watching this, just know, y'all don't understand that I've been vindicated in a big way, in a major way. Lord, I thank you. It took a minute to get here. It really did. The stuff that I want to say, I can't even say yet. But eventually it's going to come out. It's going to come out. It's bigger than me. Let God be God. And I'm just going to leave it right there. I hope you all have a good day. I might go live tomorrow to talk about the show, maybe at 12 o'clock noon. But he said I can't wait to hear the news. I guarantee you, this is going to be something that's going to be so big. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day. Just remember, let God be God.